Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
Let's do a new game of the Spider of Lanka. Oh wow, this is like all new stuff. What is this? So does this have anything to do with the idol? This must be the place. Play Pajik. Close. Okay. Let's go in. Golden Idol Mysteries, the Spider of Lanka, the overly enthusiastic card game tournament in the Yellow Lily. So we have a lot here. Holy crap. What in the blazes? They're all dead. Thank you for saving my life, kind sir. Interesting. So the pixel art is slightly different. It's like it's animated differently. He's like moving in kind of a weird way. A yellow rosette. My dear Zubiri. 1741, June 10th. So this is long prior to the events of the Golden Idol. Upon my arrival in just a few days, we will depart Jampupur together. While you await me, I beg you continue to apply yourself to your studies. As Lemurians, we may be held in high regard in Lanka, but we must not become careless and besmirch the Kara family name. So this is Zubiri Kara. And then this guy... Let us leave this unsavory watering hole. You do not appear to have sustained any serious injury, but perhaps a stiff drink will help settle your nerves. A blue rosette. An empty pistol. A loaded pistol. A surgical kit, scalpel and treated. A stiletto with a clean blade. Dr. Oberon Geller, surgeon and hypnotherapist, Island of Lanka. Oh! Dr. Oberon Geller. So this is the guy who... the original Cloudsley guy killed. Albert Cloudsley, I think was his name. I don't remember. But yeah. I missed something from you? Oh. Are you skilled at Pajak? Test yourself and win money in this grand tournament. June 11th at sundown at the port in the Yellow Lily. Let's see. Yellow Lily card house rules. Broke something? Pay for it. Too drunk to play? Get out. Lost all your money? Game over. Someone cheated? Sort it yourself. The management accepts no liability if you decide to play against Bill. The man is asleep and appears to be completely drunk. June 8th, 1741. So this guy is the part of the Seven Seas company that James Turner ran. June 8th, it is crucial to our operations in the South Seas to secure trading fortresses in the Lanka archipelago. Regrettably, Lemuria continues to object to it and advises the local rulers against our presence. The Lemurians cannot project their power directly, but they still have the spiritual authority in the Lankan kingdoms, which used to belong to the now crumbled Lemurian Empire. The Lemurian influence in Lanka must be broken. Cooperate with our agents in the region. In particular, Mage, Widower, and Doctor could prove useful. Remember that your reward for a job well done will be enormous. Ooh, this is such good music. When drawing lots for match pairings, arrange it so the newcomer plays against the best player here. He wants to test his skills. So this must be the newcomer who is playing against Bill. An almost empty flask of rum, a yellow rosette, a stiletto with a clean blade, a clean sword. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. Archer, boar, centaur, peasant. Okay, so drawing for pairs. So the lilies must have to do with drawing for pairs somehow. A huge and bloody mace. A yellow rosette. My strong friend, join me tonight for the Pajak tournament at the Yellow Lily. Bill will be present. So long as he wins, however, he does not become crazed. Please bring Gabriel as a precautionary measure. Should Bill lose his temper. Oberon. So Bill must have killed this guy. A guitar blade, chakram throwing blades, a sword, and a blue rosette. The man is not breathing. The man is not breathing and has a harpoon sticking out of him. So lots of different weapons and stuff. Pajak tournament card. Carlos Luna. Oberon Geller. Sri Tyson. Pandula Seveni. Ruben Hendricks. Gabriel Hubert. Bill Price. Zubiri Kera is unranked. And Bill Price is very high ranked. So Bill must have lost. And that's why... Okay. So we will come back to the cards. Oh my. A poignard knife? So this guy must be Bill, I imagine. The man is not breathing. A blue rosette, a stiletto with a clean blade, a dagger. Or maybe this is Bill, I'm not sure. Oh, he has ears. The man is not breathing, a long rapier is stabbed in his back. Half-empty flask of rum, a necklace made of human ears, a loaded pistol, a big and slightly bloody knife, a blue rosette, quartermaster. This time I will beat you in Pajak. Get your crew and we shall play in the 8-player tournament at the Yellow Lily. Oberon. The man is not breathing. A clean dagger. Oberon wants to embarrass himself again. Round up Sri and Ruben from the ship and meet at the Yellow Lily at around 10. Quartermaster. Clean Navajo knife. A yellow rosette, an almost empty flask of rum. And so I have all the words now. Let's do some thinking. So this is Zubiri Kera. This is Oberon Geller. That I know for a fact. And then we have... So we have yellow, blue. So when drawing from matching pairs... I imagine... Are blues paired with each other? And yellows paired with each other? Or is it each yellow picks each blue? So Carlos played Oberon Geller. Join me tonight, as long as he wins. Please bring Gabriel as a precautionary measure. Should Bill lose his temper. So this might have been Ruben and Gabriel? And this is probably Bill. So let's go with that for now. Let's organize these A through Z. So Ruben Hendricks, I think, is the strong man. Ruben Hendricks. And I think this might be Gabriel Hubert. This, I think, is Bill Price, because he's crazy and has ears. So who all does that leave us? That leaves Sri, Pandula, and Carlos. Oberon wants to immerse himself again. Round up Sri and Ruben. Oh, from the ship. So, never mind. This guy is not Ruben. Here, let's just see if we can organize these. I know for a fact these two. So, Let's go one at a time. Let's go for Bill. So this guy is not Bill. We don't know. This guy is not Bill because he's drunk. So this guy is not Bill. This guy is not Bill. This guy is most likely not Bill. This guy's the quartermaster. I'm guessing this guy, the quartermaster, is Bill. Bill Price. This guy. So actually, this guy might be the next easiest person to figure out. So he's not Gabriel. He's not Sri. He's not Ruben. So that only leaves Carlos and Pandula. Oh, we can also match up the wins and the losses. So this one, blue, yellow, blue. Blue, yellow, blue. So, yep, he has a blue. He has yellow. So presumably, he's also been shot. So this guy is probably Carlos Luna. Okay, so next. These wins weren't recorded. Thinking, so hang on. Order the project cards starting with the strongest and ending with the weakest card. So let's figure that out, because that might actually help us figure out who won and who lost. So if blue won between boar and peasant, boar is stronger than peasant. Two archers do not beat a centaur. Centaur is stronger than two archers, but archer is stronger than boar. So boar is stronger than peasant. Archer is stronger than boar, and centaur is stronger than archer. Okay, so the order goes from strongest to weakest: centaur, archer, boar, peasant. So centaur, archer, boar, peasant. So if we are to go by who won, who lost, I'm guessing, so yellow, blue, blue won. So yellow, blue, blue. So this is Sri and Pandula. And we know it's not Sri. So this guy must be Pandula. So Pandula and Sri. Let me get the last names really quick. Thason and Senevi. Thagson and Senevi, I think. Oh, I guess it is Thagson. Okay, and then these two, we only have Ruben Hendricks and Gabriel Hubert left. I'm guessing maybe these two are playing together. So this one would be yellow, yellow, blue. Yellow, yellow, blue. So this would be, yeah, Ruben Hendricks and Gabriel Hubert. Which means... Actually, hang on. Just to make sure, because... if we're saying it was yellow, blue, blue, yellow, blue, blue. Okay, so yeah. This is Suri. And we know... Yeah, yellow, yellow, blue. Which means the winner of this was Ruben Hendricks is wearing yellow, which would mean this guy wore yellow. So this guy is Ruben Hendricks, which means this guy is Gabriel Hubert. Okay. Who killed who chronologically? Well, this guy was killed with a ring, which means Sri. But the question is, in what order? Oh boy. Hang on. So this was presumably the card game. Bill was blue. So it was yellow, yellow, yellow. Wow. So, Zubiri completely swept him. So presumably, this guy went to stab Zubiri, who was slightly bloody knife. This guy was killed with a ring. This guy was killed with a blow to the head. This guy was killed with a harpoon. Who the heck had harpoons? Maybe this guy? Okay, I think I know what happened. So, this guy's ear is slightly bloody. Oh, this guy's ear is slightly bloody, so he was going to go take his ear. Bill gets up to try to cut off Zubiri's ear. And then I think this guy stabs him in the back. So I think Gabriel Hubert used his rapier to kill Bill Price. After which, Sri is like, hold up, wait a minute, you can't do that, and uses his chakram ring to kill Gabriel Hubert. So, killer Sri Thagson, weapon is chakram, victim Gabriel Hubert. After which, this guy is like, wait a minute, this is not good, and uses his mace, because the mace is bloody, right? Yep. And uses that to kill Sri. So, Pandula Senevi used his mace to kill Sri Thagson. After which, this guy's like, wait a minute, that's my fishing buddy, and that's my quartermaster, so you are out of line, and he uses the harpoon to kill this guy. So, Carlos Luna used the harpoon to kill Pandula Seveni, and then Oberon Geller shot Carlos Luna. Heck yeah. I am on fire right now. So, Bill Price lost a Pajak game to Zubiri Kara. Bill Price thought Zubiri Kara had cheated, so he tried to take Zubiri Kara's ear. Heck yeah. First case solved. The young Lemurian Zubiri Kara, bored of his studies, went down to the Yellow Lily to participate in a Pajak tournament. He played against a skilled but hot-headed quartermaster, Bill Price, and won. Bill, incredulous that he could have lost to a newcomer, accused Zubiri of cheating and tried to take his ear. I'm proud of myself for that one. So then we get to, today is the most important day in your life, children. There's Zubiri. You will meet a Lemurian saint. And other powerful people. Hey, it's that guy! It's Albert Cloudsley. Interesting. So, the unfortunate accident at the Raja's court. Okay, so we have quite a bit going on here. I did not expect my first 7 Seas assignment to conclude so shockingly. No wonder these savage countries need to be civilized. Albert, we must strengthen relations with Abhaya the Radiant in order to establish a trading outpost in Lanka and bring these 4 locally produced pigments to Europe. Usharik, produced in mines filled with toxic gas. Aphid, gathered from silverback piranha-infested lakes. Lakwa, harvested from the nesting crickets. And Sector, gathered from the sector spiders. Our Cultural Tolerance Department has provided a gift, a statue appropriate to these devil-worshipping societies. Find out if they appreciated it. Consider pretending to be a devil worshipper too. Wow. 7 Seas Central Office, London Burr. So we have a sword. We have spoon feeding a present into a mouth. Tobacco pouch, a pipe. Albert, I will not be able to accompany you on your first 7 Seas mission. A pressing matter requires my attention. 1. Ignore whatever rubbish Central Office has suggested. 2. Befriend Putra. He has the Raja's ear. 3. When you arrive, place the gift in the location as instructed on the wrapping paper. It is meant to be a surprise. So place the gift somewhere in a mouth? So this was the central office. Ignore this, yeah. 7 Seas Company Associate Travel Guide. Navigation. Navigating by star, the North Star. Once you are facing the North Star, you are facing north. Navigating by crescent moon south. Imagine a line joining the endpoints and down the horizon. That direction is south. Is it? I didn't know that. 7 Seas Company Associate Travel Guide. On the islands of Lanka, as with many other former colonies of the Lemurian Empire, the lingua franca is common Lemurian. This is an example of common Lemurian script. I do appreciate that's very cool that I think the font for Zubiri was in this font. Note that the honorific master is followed by the surname. For the last century, the island of Lanka has been divided in 3 kingdoms, each named by their ruler's family. They are Jaffna, Gamini, and Vijaya. Vijaya kingdoms. Each kingdom is ruled by a Raja who subjugates the peasantry, enabling the cheap production of cloth, pigments, and spices. Going up from here. Oh my, am I going to have to try to navigate which Raja this is? Keep your mouth shut, boy. Your father committed a murder and cannot be forgiven. Undoubtedly, His Highness will demand your life. Position guards outside the chamber of trials during the test in the morning. Only my children and the priest must be allowed in there. The priest forbids the presence of any Westerners during the ritual, but we do not wish to insult a man of the 7 Seas Company. Entertain Albert Cloudsley, Esquire, by showing him the gardens during the ceremony. Meanwhile, allow nobody to enter the ritual hall except me, my children, the Lemurian delegation, and our noble blade master. We have a key. Cease your threats, Lankan lackey. I am not to blame for my father's deceptions, but perhaps it's the price we pay for our stagnating culture. I beg you, cease to request that we meet. You know it is unwise. Venerable Yupik's watchful eyes notice everything. He is your father, and you know his character. He will not tolerate such transgression. I am a mere servant and must know my place. I can never be part of the Kara family. Ari. Interesting. Do not worry, young Lemurian. If it is meant for you to die today, it will be by my hand. And swift. I have killed many people for the right and the wrong reasons, such as the dharma of the warrior. A falchion. My tiger, have you found anything that might help me earn my rightful title? Then you can be by my side forever. Leave it in the brush by the pyre. That insufferable Putra has his dogs search our things regularly, so we must be careful. Your moonlight and soon your queen. Ah, so the queen probably had him killed or something? There's a lot here. There's a lot here. Let's go up. The following people are allowed in the ritual hall on November 16th. During the testing procedure in the morning, the Lemurian priests and the potential heirs. During the ritual of the blade in the evening, the Lemurian delegation, the royal family, spy master, and blade master. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. What? What is this? 14? This one's circled and this one's circled. A bottle of teal substance labeled aphid ink. Roll me in the eye? Okay. Dear Diary, I believe I have finally found love after all these years. I wonder if I can leave my servitude and marry this brave fighter. The poor boy will be heartbroken, but he should have understood a long time ago that I have no interest in him. So this is Ari. The woman is not breathing. That's an aphid? My tender petal, I spend my nights restlessly thinking about your sweet lips and eyes. Let us meet again at midnight at 12 November in the Orchid Garden. There we can have privacy to share love and secrets. Your warrior Jahan. Jayan? The hall will be unlocked in the morning they take the test. When the winner is revealed, we will lock it again. The evening before the ritual, lock yourself inside and set everything up. Remember to prepare the apron for the one who succeeds. The red paint is in the vase. Yupik. Oh. Wait, what? So... the red paint is in the vase? So this was some kind of deception from Yupik, who was trying to get Ari to somehow rig this ceremony? A bottle of substance labeled Usharic ink. Okay. Wow, this is gonna be real odd. What is up here? So... I don't understand what's happening. So the person drinks something, they lay on the thing, the blade comes down, and then... So I think this is like meant to be reflective of what happens. So someone drinks something, the priest comes... I don't know. We'll come back to this later. Okay, that's the same. What is this? A large statue of a devil from the Seven Seas Company. Did not get precise answers, but this will help. 1. Rotate the line every fourth same color, circle, circle, square. What? The number of horizontal lines multiplied by 6. 3 is easy, just look carefully. Okay, so this is something to do with the papers in the thing. So the wooden apron and clothing beneath it has been slashed. There is a mixture of blood and red paint on the wound. A stiff, ornamented apron made of wood. The woman has a huge wound across her abdomen, beneath an apron, and she is not breathing. Tomorrow is the big day, and my heart trembles with anticipation. If Tisa passes the test, I will not feel I have failed. I will witness his ritual of blade with joy in my heart. For none is braver and wiser and worthier than him to inherit father's responsibilities. If I happen to be picked, I will bow my head in humble appreciation for this great honor. My guess is father. So this must be like his sister or something. And he tried to rig something to happen? People of Albion. The best way to learn this language is by looking at the Seven Seas Company's gift to the Raja. Read and learn the Albion language. Despite their name, the Infernal Guard are dedicated to a noble cause, fighting fire. Yelling to clear the way, they hurry to the place of ordeal to do their unenviable job. The guards do not feel fear and smirk at things that would be agony to commoners. They bravely step into the infernal limbo and do their duty. Challenges they face are like lava and obstacles that can be ominous and during the nights even otherworldly, but inattentiveness is a swift killer. Ignited with bravery, they step into the nightmares. Their burden is monstrous. They often yell commands already fatigued. If accidents can cause such misery, intentional cases are more odious, but the men, unclean and tired, run to the place of terror to face whatever horror awaits them. May you travel from darkness to light, from death to immortality, dear sister. Death is a mere illusion that appears to those who cannot grasp absolute reality. Huh? Tomorrow is the great day. The ritual hall will be opened and Anula and I will be evaluated. May light guide my sister in the test, for she is worthy of the title. If fate judges me to be the one, then I am ready to undergo the journey through the blade to the sun and back again to claim my birthright. And this is the same. I suggest you do your language practice while observing the Seven Seas Company gift to Raja. So we have that. Oh boy, we still have quite a bit. A scorpion, a small spider, a cricket, a centipede, a beetle. So these are all the bugs where the ink can come from. The deadliest arthropods of Lanka, sector spider, feed only twice a week. Lemurian scorpion, a quick and painful death. Plain beetle, the merciful killer, like falling asleep. Legion centipede, after death, victim's body bloats like a balloon in minutes. Nesting cricket, bite stops heart quickly. Wow, okay. Scary. A bottle of black substance labeled sector ink. Picture is the key. Master, we found this poem and picture in the palace garbage, September 5th. Wear yellow in the evenings. Do not mourn the black ocelot. Be untamed and forget your worries. Do dream of green wilderness. Gift your guests impulsive gifts. Release your inner lion when in doubt. Furthest leap is the hardest landing. Beast of honor is a rare sight. disrespect Emperor and fall like a leaf. This was not hard to decode, but the method is curious. A hunter enjoys the morning sun. Eat breakfast, sing poems. Do not trust your servants, trust your instinct. On your last day, just roar the sky. Titania Printing House. So picture's the key. So I'm seeing the claws and teeth are both teal. Like a tealish color. Dear Putra, seems dubious, can I trust him? I did my best to seduce that Lemurian servant girl from Sukera family, so we could obtain successful results for the young prince in the test. Surprisingly, she was not charmed by my advances. I do not know what is wrong with her. Royal Blade Master G. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. So we have Klusapur, the Gamini Kingdom, Vijaya, Jambupur, Jaffna, Lankapur. Oh boy. And we still have one more scene to investigate. You wanted life for life, oh most radiant and magnificent Raja. Has this information satisfied your needs? A small box filled with incense sticks. For sharing this secret, I will allow your Zubiri to live, but he must join me on the journey as insurance for your honesty. You are free to leave with your delegation. So this must be his father then. Various rings with expensive gems, a guitar blade. A bottle of blue substance labeled Laqua ink. Your Magnificence, some encoded correspondence is being exchanged between someone at the palace and somebody else. I do not like it, and my spies are working overtime to discover who is behind this. I still believe it is safe for your children to undergo the test, and for the chosen one to go through the rites of rebirth. The Lemurian saint confirms that the ritual is the same as when you were sworn in, when you came of age. By day's end, you will have your heir, your highness. Master Sun. Magnificent Raja, I accept your invitation to facilitate the test and the initiation. Our delegation will arrive with the necessary equipment at the start of November. Regarding the Westerners, you already know that we strongly advise against trading with them. They do not understand the importance of Lemurian tradition, and their ways are impure. High Priest of the Kara clan. So that's all the words. And we have a lot. We have a lot to unpack here. So, let's go ahead and go A to Z. As always, let's start with here. We have Zubiri, Kara. We have Albert Cloudsley. We have this is the father. So this is Yupik Kara. Hang on. Master Sun. Putra and his dogs. Anything might help me earn my rightful title. Your Moonlight and soon your Queen. So this must be maybe Putra? Hang on. So all these guys presumably would have the same last name. So this is Tisa. And that's Anula. So this is Tisa and Anula. This is Ari. So she grabbed the wrong ink. It's the teal ink, not the blue ink. And I guess we need to figure out what city we're in so that I know which last name to use. Important. So Jaffna, Gamini, and Vijaya. So I see the crescent moon. which must mean we're in the south. Or wait. Down to the horizon. Is that how that works? I don't know if that's how that works. But okay, so if that way is south, and can I see the stars from here? I guess I can. But hang on, so if that way's south, that means the way we are right now must be east? Which means this must be Vijaya? Let's try that. So this is Anula Vijaya, this is Putra Vijaya, Tisa Vijaya. Let's try that. Right? Is that how that works? I don't know if that's necessarily how that works. That way is south, which would have to mean the east is this. So I'm going to assume it's east. Putra. Maybe this is Putra. Okay, I think that's... Okay. So the Spy Master is Sun... something. Okay, I don't think Gamini is going to matter. I don't think Jaffna is going to matter. Hang on, okay. So this has to be the Blade Master, and this has to be the Spy Master. He also has the key to the insects where the thing was decoded. So this guy is Sun, maybe Putra Sun? I don't know. Let's see. Strengthen Abhaya the Radiant. Okay, hang on. No. So this is not Putra, that's Putra. This is Abhaya Vijaya. This is Upakara. Okay. Friend Putra, he has the Raja's ear. So that's Putra Sun. Oh wait, master followed by surname. So in that case, it is Putra Sun. I just need to know... What names haven't I used? I haven't used Sukara. That servant girl from the Sukara family. So this is Ari Sukara. Royal Blade Master G. So G is this guy's surname. So the servant is in love with this guy. So this is Jayan G. Oh my, okay. So I got something wrong. Okay, I know this is correct. Maybe it's not the Vijaya family. It could be Jaffna. I guess I can't tell. So it's also the, like, where is the palace? The palace, if south is that way, the palace is to the east of the moon? Or I guess to the north? Maybe it's Jaffna. Let's try Jaffna. No? Is it Gamini? Okay. That, hang on. So we're at Klusapur. We're at the northernmost, so south is that way. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can see that. Oh, am I supposed to draw the line? So south is that way, and this is to the the 2D perspective makes that really confusing. I did not want to brute force that, but that okay. So what this is saying is that this is south, and this monument, which appears on this map here, is south. That's real confusing. So this name and this name won't be used. And neither will this or this. Okay. Now that we have that, Lemurian delegation consists of... Okay, so hang on. So Albaya Gamini is Raja. Jayan G is Blade Master. Putra Sun is Spy Master in the city of Klusapur. Lemurian delegation consists of Abhaya Gamino? No. The delegation from the other country consists of Yupikara, Zubiri Kara, and Ari Sukara. Okay. Rotate the line every fourth, same color, circle, circle, square. Every fourth, rotate the line, same color. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. What? So wait, one of these is correct. One of these is wrong. So there are two. Hang on. Okay. What? This is... Okay. So which one does this show? Is that what we're supposed to be trying to figure out? Which point of view this is? Okay. Hang on. They said it's easy to spot. Okay, hang on. Let's go back to this. The number of horizontal lines multiplied by 6. 1, 2, 3. So this succeeded. And I don't think it's that one. So this... And this is like a... So the answer to this is 18. It is easy, just look carefully. Oh, yep. If you rotate this, it becomes that. If you rotate it on the vertical axis, if you flip it upside down. Not even if you flip it upside down, if you rotate it 90 degrees on a vertical axis, it becomes this. And then rotate the line every fourth, same color, circle, circle, square. Oh, it's trying to figure out the next in the pattern. Every fourth is the same color. You rotate the line constantly, circle, circle, square. So it's, yeah, circle, circle, square, circle, circle, square, circle, circle, square, circle. Well, this guy picked a square, so this is not... Whoever this is was not good at this puzzle in the slightest. Just to make sure we're all... Yep, the one would be white. And the line would be horizontal. Yep. Yeah, so this person succeeded, this person failed. Is that the point of this? Is that the point of the blade ritual? To try to succeed? Like, whoever succeeds at the puzzle gets to be the next Raja? I think. So we're just going to say that, well, hang on. Did things get flipped? Did this guy lose? I don't know. I don't want to brute force it. Okay. So what I think happened... So that's a blue ink. This is labeled Lakwa ink. Lakwa is harvested from nesting crickets. And the nesting crickets bite stops heart quickly. Anything that might help me, you must leave it in the bush by the pyre. Then trouble picture as dog. Your moonlight and soon your queen. Okay, so this guy was trying to cheat to help her win. I'm confused about where the hall will be unlocked in the morning. They take the test. When the owner is real, we will lock it again. The over lock yourself inside to set everything. Remember to prepare the apron for the one who succeeds. The red paint is in the vase. So they were going to try and fake a death. I think the Blade Master seduced the servant to try to get her to help the daughter of the Raja become queen. Okay, hang on. Let me just... So I think Anula succeeded because she has the apron. And Tisa failed? Okay. But she also cheated. So I think what happened, maybe in the room of the Spy Master? Is there a cricket missing from the room of the Spy Master? Oh, yeah, there's no cricket in here at all. Or is that a cricket? That's a beetle. We have 2 centipedes. Oh yeah, there's no cricket. Okay. So the cricket, Ari Sukera, Yupik Kara killed Ari Sukera using a cricket which he found. No, wait a minute. Maybe, hang on. This resulted in the death of, because Ari was originally supposed to lower this. Anula Gamini. So I think what happened is this guy was trying to cheat to get the princess, to get the daughter to become queen. Trying to get... So I actually think Yupik Kara killed Ari Sakura using a cricket which he found in the room of the Spy Master. It was delivered by... So I think Yupik might have figured out that his servant was trying to get her to cheat. So he smuggled in the cricket. Abaya Gamini demanded Zubiri Kara's life, but instead he revealed a secret. Yupik Kara revealed a secret in exchange. Yupik Kara killed... It was delivered... Maybe Yupik Kara gave... What is written on this bottle? Romy in the eye? So... It must have been... I genuinely can't tell. Jayan G? No. I mean, was the cricket delivered by Albert Cloudsley? Is it this? No. What did Albert Cloudsley deliver? Wait. Wait a minute. Hang on a sec. So this must have been the gift that was delivered by Albert Cloudsley, because this is not written in the same font, I think. I genuinely can't tell. So I think, hang on. Instead of Room of the Spy Master, maybe it was found in the mouth of the statue. So maybe Tisa Gamini? Oh, wow, okay. So, young Prince Tisa failed to pass the Lemurian test to become an heir. So, as advised by a secret correspondent, he he took receipt of a bottle containing a deadly insect along with instructions delivered by Albert Cloudsley. Before the ritual, Tisa threw the bottle into the machine and murdered the Lemurian servant Ari. She could not lower Princess Anula, and the princess died. Okay. But Anula had also cheated, so they both cheated, I guess. Huh. Okay. So let me go back to home. That is that. And then number 3. In the web of the spider. Okay, we have a lot going on. Haha, thought you could fool me, spider. I've captured you, and now you will answer for the death of the princess. Master Putra's son, I've already shared my suspicions about the disaster of the rebirth ritual. He is one of the shareholders of Titania Printing House, but my honor does not allow me to reveal his name. However, he goes by the name of Spider, and I plan to meet him at the printing house on November 22nd. Let me settle my private matter with him first, then he is all yours. Jemadar Alara's son and Havildar Lanya Shinha will hide the boat and guard the second entrance. Titanium Printing House, the ambush of the spider. Front door. I will approach the front door with Jemadar Alara Sinha and Havildar Kithri Badara. Master Putra's son. These are all 5 shareholders of Titania Printing House. All of them are affiliated with the 70s company. Have a good hunt. I hope you arrest the bastard. Master of Archive and Library, Siva Udawate. Albert Cloudsley. Place of birth, Blackfield, Albion. Age 34. Height, married, 3 children. Sent by the 70s company, head of office to help establish new trading posts in Lanka. Dangerous and very arrogant. Cannot be bothered to learn the basics of common Lemurian to prove his situation here. Narcissus Montalban. Place of birth unknown, claimed to be 1,000 years. In his own words, married to alchemy. Natural philosopher, alchemist, and astrologer. Banished from the Society of Hermetic Thought for revealing their secrets. Claims to be able to switch someone's life off. Several philosophers who had conflicts with him died from unexplained causes. Very dangerous. Claude d'Avro. Widower, late wives were Savoy Duchess and Countess of Calvados, an Aquitanian Marquis. Despite his stature, he is a master swordsman, has killed at least 7 people in duels, and was subsequently banished from Aquitania, where wears expensive clothing. Afraid of heights, may attack without provocation, extremely dangerous. Oberon Geller. Unmarried, has concealed for the last 5 years that he has a Lankan mistress, a surgeon/hypnotherapist, probably an agent of the 70s company, has connections to the underworld and is well respected among pirates for providing medical services to their people. Curious about Lankan and Lemurian culture. A charming charlatan who avoids damaging his own reputation, somewhat dangerous. Reuben Hendricks. Unmarried, a shipwright and former carpenter on the pirate ship Rapid Raccoon, has a wooden leg, pretends to be drunk and quiet when it benefits him, steals and has instigated riots. Made a fortune in Pajak, which makes me wonder if he hides cards in his wooden leg. Somewhat dangerous. Ooh, so they got all the dirt on these guys. Ha! You thought the disguise would have saved you. No luck for you, Spider. Tonight during the operation we will practice an old Lankan code. Imagine what number the picture represents. In the sentence, count to the word matching that number. So this would be follow me, because this would be 5, and this would... I thought it would be 0, maybe 1. So follow me is that code. It appears not to be our master. We just searched him. It's hard to understand him, master. The mask is muffling his voice. We have to get it off to properly interrogate him. At gunpoint. Insolence. Blasphemy. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff. Oh my god. So much happening right now. So we have red paint footsteps. We have basket maximum load 4 vases, 30 Sair. A large cloak with a scooter and a tassel. The water is currently at 6.5 inches. Oh boy, there's so much happening. Okay. What about this? Titanium printing house. Tonight, during the operation, we'll practice an old code. Guard. Front. Door. Okay. Well, this code's really easy to crack. True guard must be ready to learn. Guards never curse in front of commoners. Door of diligence leads to the road to success. So this was guarding the front door. Titanium printing house. That goes down. Oh my. Hold on. We're not doing that yet. Okay, that's that. Hold on. We're not doing that yet. Okay, now we'll do this. So that mask is missing. It's currently like midday. So at 8 a.m., it's at 1 inch. So 8 p.m.'s at 12. If it's at 6.5 inches, it must be like 2 p.m. I don't know. So much going on. Palace Guard, Special Guard, Royal Army, Royal Navy. So I have to tell by their types of hats? Oh my gosh. Okay. Educational Pictures for Little Putra by Spider. So this is the... So the game of Pajak must have been like rigged or something. Wait, is Oberon Geller the spider? Because these guys are all killing each other. It must be magic. This guy then does the Raja, gives the gift to the Raja, and then flies away. I wonder if the spider is Oberon Geller. Meeting with the nephew of the bookworm, pick up the pistol from the repairman, buy supplies for the boat trip, meeting with the double widower, rehearse the escape plan, meeting with the money bag, meeting with the old butterfly, meeting with the green boy. Oh, okay. So this is the spider. I am ready to settle my debt to you. I will arrive on Friday at the time you specified. Please be alone. Common Guards, Cuts and Master Strikes with Longsword by Paul Weber. We are commissioning prints of these titles. Will of the Daemon by Isidore Ducks. When Crabs Attack by Jan Visser. Proof of Life After Death by Mahesh. Lemurian Legends by John Swinley. Master Life 7 Leaves Poetry. Okay, there's a lot here. Youngster. These old Lemurians are impenetrable. My spies report that a young Lemurian, Zubiri Kara, has arrived in the city. He is the son of Lemurian Prince Yupik Kara. He probably does not know much about their old culture, but apparently still has amazing Pajak skills. Artifact. More and more evidence has led me to believe that the Lankan legend about the Fountain of Youth on a secret island and the rumors about the forbidden golden idol refer to the same thing. Lemurians are extremely skeptical about their technological past. The topic is completely taboo in their society, which could be related to the downfall of the Empire. They are reluctant to reveal the locations of their ancient technologies, but maybe in the future I can acquire some leverage. Lemurians. They have forced my hand with their conservative stubbornness. I will not let these old mystics sabotage the Seven Seas company needs. It is time to invest in some creative research and see if I can find more about their secretive rituals and what makes them tick. What a peculiar principle. Life for life. If you do something good or bad to Lemurian, he's obliged to return the same amount back. Is it really that black and white, or is there some diplomatic leeway? We have a triangle key. I've also found all the words. So, okay, let me get to the thinking thing. So the man... So... Jemadar, Alara, Sun, Sahil, Bows and Guards, second entrance. I'll approach the front door with Alara, Sinha, and Havildar, Kirthi, Bandara. The headwear, Havildar, Jemadar. So, Havildar, Jemadar. So wait, okay. So this guy, no feathers, has a little So he is a Havildar, which means he is most likely Kithri Bandara. Let me organize this. Kithri Bandara. I think the green spider is Oberon Geller. And the guy in the mask. So he talks about magic. Magic gives so these must be the Lemurians. The old guy, I imagine, is... So is the magic talking about the golden idol? And then so, yes, tell me about the golden idol. And this, so this has to be Zubiri Kara, and this is Yupik Kara. 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. Is it not the golden idol? Using a puppet to do the ritual. I wonder if that, maybe the hat is the rituals. Maybe the rebirth ritual? Okay, cool. So, and the guy in the mask. Let's see. So I did on Friday at the time you specified. Please be alone. Okay, so pick up the pistol from the repairman, buy supplies for the boat trip, meeting with the double widower. So it's not meeting with the green boy. Oh no, wait, it's like really late at night, actually. So it wouldn't be 8 p.m. It wouldn't be 2 p.m., it'd be 2 a.m. So meeting with the old butterfly. So it must be the old butterfly that is in... Must be the old butterfly. This is the double widower. Let me see if I can figure out by process of elimination. Double widower, it's not that guy. Meeting with the money bag, which is probably Albert Cloudsley. So we have nephew of the bookworm, old butterfly, and green boy. I know it's not. This is the money bags. Double widower. Is it Narcissus Montalban? Okay. 2 or fewer slots are incorrect, which means one of these is wrong. I don't know what the green boy could be referring to. Wait, are these like initials? With the double widower... No, that is... So, with the old butterfly... Green boy... No. NB... No, it's not OG. Okay, no. So it's not initials. Maybe it's Hendrix. Maybe it's Ruben Hendrix. No? Maybe the spider is Albert Cloudsley? And I was originally right with my Narcissus Montalban? No, okay. So I was right in that the spider is Oberon Geller. He also wears expensive clothing, and he is wearing expensive clothing here. But I thought, my confusion came from, I thought the meeting with the old butterfly, I thought the old butterfly would be the one. But 6 p.m. meeting with the double widower, so it has to be, I guess, Claude Devereaux. No? We know it's not Alara's son. We know it's not Putra's son. We know Sinha is not correct. We know Lanja is not correct. We know it's not Narcissus Montalban. We know it's not this guy. We know it's not... Who gave the tip? Siva Udawate. Is that who's supposed to be here? Siva Udawate? No. Okay, I think I get it now. The code names that are in the thing, the code names that were in that note referring to the other members of the Seven Seas Company sent me down the line of it could only be a Seven Seas Company member that's the old butterfly. But no. I actually had this thought earlier, but then I think I got rid of it because I didn't act on it because I was so focused on the Seven Seas members betraying each other. The old butterfly in the pictures is Yupik Kara. So Yupik Kara must be the one. Yep, okay. That was really confusing. But also kind of simple in a way that I should have thought of before. Okay, so the spider created a situation where he saved... Okay, let me get this back to things. Create a situation where he saved Zubiri Kara's life. Therefore, Zubiri Kara revealed the secret of the golden idol to the spider. Or maybe the rebirth ritual. Ah, yeah, that's what he wants in the photo. In the drawing, it's the rebirth ritual he got the secret for. To help the Seven Seas Company, the spider instigated... Maybe? No. At the Raja's court. The spider... Hold on. Instigated the sabotage of the rebirth ritual at the Raja's court. But Yupik Kara settled it when he revealed the location of the golden idol to Raja. Because the spider had... Oh my goodness. Blanks. Okay, because the spider maybe had saved Zubiri Kara's life, Yupik Kara also revealed the location of the golden idol to him at Titanium Breast. However, prior to that, Spider no. Prior to that, with the money bag, where's the escape plan? So he met with Albert Cloudsley before meeting with Yupik Kara. But prior to that, Albert Cloudsley had tipped off... Or no, hang on. No. However, prior to that, it would be Siva Udawate had tipped off Putra's son about the location of the spider. Was it? Hang on. Where's Chairman suspicion that he's one of the shareholders? But my honor does not allow me to reveal his... Oh, so it wasn't Siva Udawate that tipped him off. Oh, let me settle my private matter with him first, and then he's all yours. Oh, okay. So it is this is not. It's Yupik Kara had revealed to him. Yep. Okay. So, what was the encoded message? Oh, hang on. Oh, so guards will attack after Lemurian leaves. Yep. So this is the code. Okay. So this must have been, so Siwa Udawate must, Siva, so Siva Udawate had warned, so, hang on. So, Putra's son had planned to ambush, I guess now are they calling him Oberon Geller? After the meeting at Titanium Press, but Siva Udawate warned Oberon Geller with an encoded message. So he forced Yupik Kara to switch clothing and wear a mask. Yupik Kara was caught as he left through the hatch. Meanwhile, Oberon Geller left through the door, killed Kithri Bandara, and escaped. The Lemurian priest had hoped to fulfill his honor-bound duty by revealing the location of the golden idol to Oberon Geller before allowing Putra's son to ambush and arrest him. But Oberon had been forewarned, so he forced Yupik to exchange clothing at gunpoint and made him wear a mask. While Putra's people were distracted by the masked Yupik, Oberon, disguised as the priest, killed the guard and escaped with the map. Return to scenario selection. Okay, so that's one DLC down. Listen, Albert. I hold a proposition of business. And that's where... Thank you for playing the Spider of Lanka. And that is it for that. Is this... Oh, okay. Main menu. And now the Lemurian Vampire.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.